What up folks, Cajun Blaze here, and this is going to be a video on the Kershaw Blur. I have two of the Kershaw Blur knives here. The first one we have is just a, it's a cool gray that I picked up at Lafayette Shooters probably late last year. And it's got the SpeedSafe opening system. It's got this, this nice, I'm not sure what the blade steel on this one is. Let you look up close. Can you see that? This is a cool little assisted opening knife. I had a Kershaw Blur a couple years back, and I used to keep it in my truck all the time. And I forgot how nice it was to have a Kershaw Blur. I left my truck unlocked and somebody went in there and stole the bad boy. So I haven't had a Kershaw Blur in several years, and I picked one up at Lafayette Shooters just at the end of last year. And I was in there the other day, and don't you know, they had one with S30V Steel. And I was like, this has got the stone wash finish on the blade. And I said, wow. S30V is probably my favorite steel for pocket knives, and I said, man, I got to pick that sucker up. So for about 90 bucks, I was able to pick me up a Kershaw Blur with the S30V Stone Washed blade on it. So let's just go over a few of the specs real quick. This thing does have dual thumb studs, so whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you got a place to put that thumb and get a good purchase. Also, look at that way that thumb stud is designed. It's made at a slant. That way, when you grab this thing and you go to push on it, it's just a perfect catch right there. There's no trouble at all. I mean, your thumb just sinks into that little thumb stud, and boom, you get the flicker open with no hesitation at all. The handle is made with 6061 T6 anodized aluminum. And inside there, you see that little grippy stuff? I just call that skateboard tape, but they call it Trac-Tec grips. And to me, it looks like my boy's skateboard. Let you look at the texture there on that. Got it on both sides. Very, very grippy. If I had one thing to complain about this knife, I would say that it's almost too grippy. But that's not huge. I mean, you want something that's got a little bit of grip to it. It's not too bad. It is put together with some torque screws here. It's got a little blade stop here, and then it's put together with 3 torque screws and then a pivot screw right here, which also takes the torques. It has a liner lock on the blade, keeps that thing open whenever you open her up, and it's not too late. It actually, the purchase is real early on the blade, just almost perfect. It's got the flow through design on the handle. You got some crud or lint or whatever, you just blow it out. Run a Q-tip up there, maybe before you clean your ears. Run that Q-tip up in there, get all that fuzz out of there, and then if you tight wad, just knock that fuzz off and then clean your ears. The pocket clip on this knife is perfect. I love the pocket clip. If you watched any of my videos, you know that I don't like just cheap painted pocket clips. I've been wearing this knife for some time, and there is a little bit of fading, or I mean, it's very, very minimal. I don't think you can even, there's no really deep scratches, just a little bit of wear, but nothing real bad to where, you know, you're gonna see silver underneath that. That's baked on for your coating. It's gonna stay coated for a long, long time. Whenever you pick these knives up, they do come with the pocket clip up here for tip down carry. but I just get my Torx bit and pop those screws out and send it down here to where I can have the tip up carry. That's what I prefer in a knife like this, is tip up carry, and for me that works. Check out the centering on this blade. Not too shabby there. Almost perfect. I mean, for 90 bucks, I'm a happy camper with this knife. If you've ever played with a SpeedSafe or assisted opening knife, sometimes there's a little bit of play, but I'm impressed. With this knife, the lockup is solid. Matter of fact, not just this knife, even my cheaper $60 Kershaw Blur, the lockup is solid on it. Benchmade Barrage, same thing, just a solid lockup on it. And sometimes the SOG Flash 2, they do get a little loose, but you can just tighten that up also. So again, I like the stone wash finish on this knife. I love the S30V Steel. It just opens with authority. It is, next to the Benchmade Barrage, one of my fastest, most powerful assisted opening knives that I have, and I'm just super impressed with that. It's a cool looking, the cool factor on this is awesome, because look how those thumb studs, again, I mean, that looks like space age stuff there. Has some jimping right here, but man, with all that tape on there, that skateboard tape, who needs jimping? I mean, if you lose your grip holding this knife, man, you got some soft hands. So you grab hold of it, you're not gonna lose your grip. It's just a fun, cool little knife. Check out that swedge on that curve on that blade. I like that. That's nice. I'm sure Trevor's gonna, LSU Tigers 1010. He might have a little trouble putting the edge on that. He's my blade guy. LSU Tigers 1010. He puts all my he sharpens all my knives for me, or most of them anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a side-by-side comparison here. This is the my favorite of all-time knives. The Sebenza 21, the large 21, and that's what it looks like side by side. Specs real quick. The knife only weighs 4 ounces in weight. The closed length is 4.5 inches, and the blade length is 3 3/8 inches long. So it's not too shabby. It's a good little knife. It's great for EDC. If you want something for a tactical use, it's got a cool tactical feel to it also. But I just use it for everyday chores for me. I mean, I got big hands, so this knife fits great in the hands. It's comfortable, and like it a lot. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. This is my Kershaw Blur, the Stone Washed S30V Steel. Hope you guys enjoy. Y'all take care, and we'll holla at you later.